This is the brief on St. Augustine's Confessions. So, what is this book? Well, it's this classic spiritual autobiography, right? It maps out the early life and, honestly, the pretty intense intellectual journey of St. Augustine of Hippo. You get his famously honest struggle with sin, with doubt, and how he eventually landed on his Christian conversion. We're going to focus on three essential takeaways here. First off, Augustine really digs into his own capacity for doing wrong just because. The most vivid example? This story about stealing pears. He realized he didn't steal them because he was hungry or needed them. Nope, he had better pears at home. He did it purely for the love of the transgression itself, finding pleasure in the offense. Kind of messed up, right? Okay, moving on to his psychology. Second, he documents this fierce internal battle he had, like between two different wills inside him. Even after his mind accepted God's truth, he felt totally paralyzed, stuck between his earthly desires, the old carnal will, as he puts it, and his new spiritual conviction. He saw this paralysis almost like a chain of custom, something that only divine grace could possibly shatter. And finally, Augustine hits us with a couple of major philosophical breakthroughs about reality itself. He argues that evil isn't actually a substance, not something God made. Instead, it's the privation, basically the lack or corruption of goodness. So evil's just the absence of good. And crucially, he concludes that time isn't some objective thing out there, like planets moving. Nope. For him, it's a protraction of the mind, meaning time happens subjectively within our own consciousness. Ultimately, the Confessions really stand as this timeless guide showing that genuine transformation demands some radical self-honesty, real intellectual courage, and surrendering that